Kenta Maeda got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as Minnesota
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox.
And now, your 2021
live baseball here on MLB Network,
Chicago
and it comes your way next.
White Sox.
Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Cesar Hernandez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 12, Cesar
Tony Kemp will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
5, Tony Kemp.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Moncada gloves it, and there's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the...
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Anderson leads off second with nobody out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And there's ball 2 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 pitch.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The set and the 2-2, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Luke Voigt will be next. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 25 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 24. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hicks, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2-0. Herman has tossed more than 120 innings to date and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So next to hit is Cesar Hernandez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he fouls this one off.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Engel at second, Jimenez at first with no outs. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. This is foul right side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. A ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Stanton is off of first with 2 away. And he pops it up. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 4-0.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. I asked a member of their coaching staff what the secret is to their success, and he was quick to say it's being multidimensional. He said they certainly have some very talented hitters that know how to drive guys in, but it's their ability to run the bases that puts pressure on the defense, and that, he thinks, sets them apart from some of the other teams. And guys, entering the day, they're near the top of the league in both runs scored and stolen
Leading
bases.
up for the White Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Tony.
Here's the first pitch. Tony Kemp is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now back.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Grandal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Grandal is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Jose Abreu waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
So here's Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next, the dangerous power threat, Luke Voit. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short, right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 5-0 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
The designated hitter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Reddick.
No, that's down.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Nope,
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping up is Adam Engel. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now here is Eloy Jimenez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 7. 1 away.
Shortstop.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Luis Gil is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Reddick, the runner at third. Jimenez over at second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That's
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in next, Tony Kemp, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 5-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next
now at the plate, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on the way. Changeup called, strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Up next for the Yankees. The left
Next up is Giancarlo Stanton, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Base hit into right center. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
leading off for the White Sox.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Back outside.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back. Wow, that's up onto the patio. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now, Adam Engel.
Adam Engel.
0-1 the count. Flew out last time up. A windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled away.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Urshela onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 4. Michael
attention,
Kopech
please.
takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
White
mound.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Luke Voigt stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Catcher, Gary.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Through 5.5. It's 6-4 New York. Michael King enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 73, Michael King.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. One and one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jim.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings,
Now
get 2 quick outs,
the
D-roll, then
catcher.
you give up a
Yes,
2-out
buddy.
base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kemp, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Rougned Odor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Down and away, ball 1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. A ball that's carrying. And no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 6-4.
7th inning, the Reds.
Clay Holmes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
Josh Reddick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 15, Adam.
Now into the box, Adam Engel. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
3-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. So a full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hammers it to deep right field. Judge is going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Jonathan Loaizaga takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Jonathan Loaizaga.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Towards the second baseman. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Garrett Crochet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Moving off to the first baseman, Anthony.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Inside, ball 2.
One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Aaron Hicks waits on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Voit stands at first with one out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Fastball just inside. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The Yanks leave one. They still lead it 6-4. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's
Third
locked.
baseman.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Yohan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend
Now
to
back,
remember for him.
center
He's
fielder,
just been completely
Tony.
lost at the plate, flailing
Yeah.
all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Zach Britton comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. In for strike 2.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next to the right side.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 2-1 home. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So here's Josh Reddick. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
Well, that's exactly what happens, Steve-O. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places. It's a little damp, it's a little cold. But when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
The right fielder, number 50, Adam.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 8-6. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a base hit last time up. Now here it comes. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Gio Urshela is on deck. Three-two pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Garrett Crochet earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 6